Hey people, Indrid here. Welcome to the Iron Oath, a mercenary company RPG type thing with turn-based tactical combat and all that good stuff. And awesome pixel art too. This is 1.0 as of today, so time to check it out, I think. I did play like 2 or 3 hours or so in early access, but that was almost 2 months ago, I think. So, although I'm not going in blind, I'm also not going in with huge amounts of knowledge. Didn't get very far when I did play. Didn't want to burn myself out before release, you know. But let's check it out. If you like what you see, you can check out a link I have for you in the description. We can pick up the game for a discount and help the channel at the same time. So thanks to those who checked that out. Let's go. I have to make things. What sigils do we have? Sword with wings, popular choice, whatever that thing is. Dragon. Dragon's the bad guy. Wolf. Oh, we could be like the wolf pack or something. Lions. Maybe lions. I like the skull. The skull would be good if you could make like an evil company, but it doesn't seem like you can do that because of the main story, and also your mercenaries would get annoyed with you. Lightning bolt, thing, helmet, other things. Let's go lion. Not something I'd typically pick, but let's go with it. Do we have a lion color? Probably this one then. Flag background. Oh, like the pattern of it. That's fine. Color. Not something that's going to blend in with our lovely lion, please. Yeah, white and red. And because we're going with the lion theme, I've decided we'll go for the Last Pride. Your title. How's about Lord? Yeah, sure. All those things. Starting point, so you can skip the tutorial mission. Oh, this is new. This is new in 1.0. You can randomize the party if you don't start right at the beginning. But I think the main guy called Uric is always in there. There is a story thread in this game. I think we'll start all the way back here because you do get some story stuff. Iron Man will stay off just in case there's technical issues. Aging penalties, if enabled, once characters reach old age, which is 50 to 60, they could potentially retire from your company or die. Okay, people can die of old age. Choose your difficulty. So it changes. Looks like it's just the amount of gold and how strong the enemies are, not how many enemies there are. Let's go with Warlord. A firm grasp of the game's mechanics is recommended. Well, so much for that. We're going to try it. The Last Pride going in on Warlord difficulty. See how we do. Get an intro. Oh, there's no voiceover. In an era all but forgotten, the gods once lived alongside humanity in the heart of Calum. However, an unknown cataclysmic event plunged the world into a dark age. History was lost to time, and so too were the gods. In their absence, a rebuilding humanity was left to contend with the emergence of a great being of darkness from the void. Every few decades, in an event called the Scourge, the dragon's arrival would bring death and disease to the land. The dragon being the big being of darkness, I guess. Those afflicted by the dragon's blight would lose their minds and bodies as they slowly became abominations of flesh and outcasts to society, known as the Blighted. Poor bastards. Is that what we're going to be? Despite centuries of effort from the Vanguard Order and the realm's greatest heroes, no lasting victory against the dragon could be achieved. Humanity has now come to accept the inevitability of the Scourge as part of life, enduring or in some cases thriving despite it. With whispers of an impending Scourge circulating, you and your company find yourselves in a burial crypt not far from the city of Andilon. Andilon? I'm going to say Andilon. A simple retrieval of smuggled supplies, or at least that's what your employer had promised. The game will now tutorialize me in this crypt, I imagine. Yep. Already some fisticuffs going on. You can see how awesome the art is and the animations, and also the sound design. There's some really good sound work in this game, I remember. So here's Uric. He doesn't have a hood over here. What's up with that? Damned grave robbers. Stay sharp and all that. Everyone stand still. Tensions rising as they grip their weapons. Okay. may win. Looks like, I think that's the Guardian class there. Should I go and alert the others? No time for that. No choice but to fight. Alrighty then. We can move the camera. Good, good, good. So this first guy is... Yes, I can move around and attack. You don't need to tutorialize me this much, game. Thank you, though. So this Stormcaller guy is like a lightning mage. Very cool. We'll go over all the passives and things a bit later, and the stats and stuff. Wants me to move here, and wants me to wait. Okay. So the green area you can move into and use an ability. The grey area is like sprinting. We're just going to use the wait action. We have abilities. Yes, we do. So each ability has these pips. Each pip is a charge, i.e. how many times you can use it within a dungeon or within a fight if it's like a singular fight. There are ways to get charges back by resting mainly and that kind of thing. This guy, Uric, is a Pyro Lancer. He's got a big spear and fire stuff. They are pretty rad. And they want me to do what? Oh, they want me to use this thing. Return to Cinder, which is like a trap. Yep, a fire trap. Wants you to put it here, because this guy is predicted to move forward. Oh, didn't let me choose a direction, though. Typically, you can choose which way the trap pushes them. I could have pushed them into that hole there. But for the tutorial, it didn't let me do it. Till it just pushed him back. Combat hazards. Yes, you can knock people into things and into other enemies and into walls and stuff. It's cool. So we can knock this guy into this. Now note, when I walk over these planks, it's fine. Oh, he wants me to literally just go here. It's when you're knocked into them that problems arise. The Pugilist, this monk guy here, very cool, have Crescent Wave. Crushing, I guess that's the type of damage they're doing. Kick up to 3 adjacent allies, enemies I should say, or targets even, and push them back. So we can push this guy into the hole, as you can see there. Doesn't kill them, but it heavily damages them and stuns them, which is awesome. This is Maywin, our, what do they call it, Guardian? Yeah, Guardian. These are basically paladins. They're very strong support classes that can heal you, shield you, all good stuff, and do some damage as well. Looks like they want us to run her over here. And yep, melee units have a zone of control. There's attacks of opportunity, all standard stuff for turn-based games basically. Each character has a basic attack which does not take charges, but they are also prone to accuracy. As you can see here, we have a 62% chance to hit. Oh, wants me to do this first. There we go. And if we did hit, there are ways to guarantee hits by flanking and stuff. There's line of sight rules. You can completely block line of sight, or you can get cover bonuses and stuff. Oh, there's also channeled abilities, which is going to show us now. So there's this Conduit Lightning. This Conduit ability is awesome. He has to channel it for 5 turns. Now, turns are not rounds. It means a turn is any person taking their turn. A round is when everyone's taking their turn. So when I mouse over this, you can see at the top there, on the initiative track, that little icon pops up. That's where that will be casted. So you have to kind of predict where people are going to be and stuff. Wants us to cast this on this archer. You can see the archer is going to go before this will cast, but because it's a ranged unit which can already shoot stuff, he's not going to move, I guess. I don't think the enemy, they don't have knowledge of where you are targeting. And I think it's the same the other way around. Maybe not actually. I think you may get this exclamation point. You can avoid attacks of opportunity by moving certain ways, and you can also swap allies and stuff. Yeah. Let's aid the Guardian, did it say? Wants us to move here, which will be a sprint. You're going to shoot my Pyro Lancer, which isn't cool, and then get cracked. That guy was stunned, so I didn't get a turn. There's the Conduit going off. Absolutely destroyed that guy. Our Monk, or Pugilist as they call them. I'm going to call them a Monk so much. Can just do a basic attack and finish off this guy. That little skull there denotes that it will be a kill if it hits. 77% chance. And we get it. I assume in the tutorial they are guaranteed to hit. There's a morale system. If you get too low, I think it's 20. Yeah, 25. They can randomly just like pass their turn and stuff. And also, yeah, they get more fatigue and lose loyalty towards your company. If you've got high morale, their negative effects have their duration reduced to 1. Or by 1, sorry. And here's the flanking things. If you can get 2 of your characters either side of an enemy, your basic attacks are now guaranteed to hit, and they get a defensive penalty, so you do more damage with your attacks too. Guaranteed hit right there. And our Stormcaller has a ranged basic attack, so we can just zap this guy. And we get his bits flying everywhere. Awesome. At the end of a fight, you get some gear, some XP, all that good stuff. We got bandage and an antidote. Yurik sheathes his weapon, gazing around the room to make sure all are unharmed. Everyone alright? Ibis, I guess that's our Stormcaller. Never mind us, we're starting to look better. Yurik has an injury. Yeah, took some damage there, Yurik. You'll be fine. Familiar voice rings out distantly behind you. It's Varn. Dashes into the room. Just checking on us, heard us fighting. And the others, Varn points back. Torin and rest are still searching. Surely there are better places to stash supplies, but I suppose the smugglers had little choice. At least we're getting paid well to retrieve them. So we're working for smugglers. Okay. So not... I guess we're mercs. We're not really good guys. But we're going to try to be the last pride. We're going to try to be good guys. Okay. So Varn's retiring after this job, apparently. Remembering all the friends you've lost. A sign of things to come, maybe. Your trusted advisor, Alaric, steps out from beside you. Where was Alaric in the fight? Right now, there's plenty of time for talk later. It's going to take a while to scour the place. Watch your backs. I think this puts us into dungeon exploration mode. Yes. So, there is an overland map, but there's also these dungeons you can go into to complete jobs or whatever. You move across the tiles. Each time you move or perform any action, you spend time, which is down on the bottom right here. So, yeah, for the purposes of this tutorial dungeon, you have 98 turns. Usually you've had 50. And every 50 time units, or whatever they're called, something bad will happen. You'll get a bad dungeon modifier. I think maybe there's a really small chance that you get a good one, but I never saw that happen in my couple of hours of playing 2 months ago. Maybe that's changed. So our dungeon modifiers here. No escape is the negative one, and time dilation, which is for this tutorial, is the positive one. I don't think that pops up usually. All the dungeons I saw, which were low-level dungeons, only had 1 negative and 1 positive at the start, but maybe that changes as we go. So we can move through. There's a scouting mechanic, which I assume it's going to tell me about right here, is it? Yep. Each of these nodes is an event of some kind that you know about. And if you turn on scouting mode, of which I can do 3 times only, I assume there's ways to get more scouting. Just right mouse button and then scout this. And it's a chest. There's also a camping mechanic, but this is not a dungeon we can camp in, I guess. Small dungeons, I think you can't, or maybe they changed that. This is an event. Most things take time to do, such as opening chests. Oh, it's only 1. Usually it's like 4 or something. But yeah, we'll open it. Got a bandage and some tools, which are handy. And if we hit I, or click this button down here, you can have a look at the stuff you've got. Lets you use potions. Also lets you, which is quite cool, I think, lets you use abilities that your characters have to heal people. So we can use Dawn to heal Yurik if we like. Yeah, because this restores 200. This restores 150. So let's use Dawn, which used one of our charges on that ability to heal Yurik. Oh, it's trying to tell me now, look. Should we scout this? Let's scout this too. It's unknown. Faint distant rumbling becomes audible. You look up, noticing cracks forming in the ceiling as small rocks break off and fall. It's a cave-in. Breaking into a stride behind the rest of your party, you steal a glance back to see the corridor collapsing. Across the threshold, another chamber. There's a cloud of dust and stuff. Everyone alright? Everyone seems to be okay. Is that an earthquake? Says Aegon, that seems to be our pugilist. Might have been. The grave robbers tried to force their way into some place they shouldn't. Gotta find a way out now. Calm down, Aegon. Varn and them on the other side of the crypt, I suspect they're fine, or at least I hope. Priority is to find them. So there's the cave-in, so I can't go that way. I could spend tools to get through, but it doesn't seem like there's anything there. Oh, I need to spend tools to get through here, I guess. You can also blast it with magic, which is very quick, but you can get injured doing it, so I'd recommend using the tools when you have them. Let's do it. That takes tools from our provisions. Oh, it's Varn. Whole section caved in. Need to find a new way out. Figured as much. Tor and the others are already set to finding one. Nobody's found the supplies. Regroup with Torin and secure an exit, Varn. Sure thing, boss. Something else, or that commotion has disturbed the dead within these walls. Okay. Thanks for the warning. We'll tread carefully. Now, I only have one scout left, and there's multiple things here. So, may as well scout this one. We found some footsteps which can tell you where enemies are and stuff. A set of tracks lie before you on the ground. We take the time to reveal a nearby enemy, 12 time units here. And we can see that there's a fight coming up. Now that we know there's a fight here, we have, I think it's, I believe, a 10% base chance to ambush these guys, and you can raise that with upgrades. If we didn't reveal that, they'd have a chance to ambush us. Yep, there's a deployment phase. Watch out for unit movement ranges and stuff. Okay, it looks like we're not fighting undead though. Some bandits. An outlaw blade dancer. You look cool. Oh, that's new. You used to have to right click up on the right side here, the portraits, but now you can just right click the portrait. Sorry, the pixel art, the sprite, and bring up the codex entry. So this guy, lady, whatever, has a forceful swing, hone, sharpen their weapons, making them inflict bleed, and dance of death. Okay, so maybe don't surround her. Immune to being marked and immune to being staggered. Okay. There's also an archer back there. And an axe fella up there. So the pugilist has... We'll go over the stats, shall we? Can I not? Over here then. Has very high speed. So they typically are very good. It's basically initiative. They usually go first to be pugilist. But you've got health, morale, power, which is the potency of your attacks and abilities and stuff. Mending, which is how much you heal, I think. Yeah. And shields. That means like magical shields from abilities. Defense, how much damage reduction you have. You have 0 on our pugilist. They are kind of glass cannony, these guys. Evasion, self-explanatory. Accuracy, self-explanatory. Critical chance. And of course the speed. And there's movement range down here. This guy uses hand wraps because they are a punchy guy. And they've got light armor on, giving them more move and more speed. And here's the abilities. You can unlock more and also upgrade them. Each ability has its own little upgrade tree. It's pretty cool. And oh, we got some traits. This guy's brave. Not afraid of anything. Affects dialogue. More accuracy off the bat. That's pretty nice. And they're reckless. Power increased by 20%. Defense reduced by 20. That's not bad for a pugilist. What about Ivus? Oh, let's look at your passive and stuff. Mind over matter. The first... Oh, they shrug off the first condition. That's awesome. This is Ivus. Fireborn. Should be... can I rename you? Should be like Stormborn or something. Maybe later on it'll let me rename you. Oh, there's a whole job system, but we haven't unlocked any of them yet. Surely I can rename you. I don't know. Static charge. Each attack by the Stormcaller on a target increases the chance they will be stunned. That's pretty good. Oh, these stars, by the way, is like something that this character is proficient at. This is randomized. it means it will cost less points for us to upgrade this stat. So this guy's good at accuracy, critical, and speed. And Aegon was good with health, evasion, and critical chance. Not bad. May win Merc. The Guardian, so every time they have Radiance, after using 5 abilities, the Guardian's Holy Conviction showers adjacent allies with light, cleansing negative conditions for both the Guardian and their allies. So every time they use 5 abilities, they use the Radiance, and everyone loses their negative conditions around them. So she has a single target heal, Dawn, and Blinding Strike, and they can get, yeah, Safeguard, which is awesome. Shielding allies and stuff. Very good, the Guardian. And Yorick, oh, I need to see the traits down here. Keen Eye, critical chance by 2 for every round of combat, and they're rash, quick to act impulsively. So this is like a personality thing. They're claustrophobic, 20% more damage when flanked. That could be painful. Maywin is merciful. That's a personality type thing. Headstrong, 15 extra morale on expeditions. That's good. And they're a lifer. Will wait a few more years before considering retirement. Nice. And Yorick, I don't know if Yorick's is set. Bunch of loyalty, they're honorable, and more defense. Not bad. They have a big spear stabby thing. That fire trap we saw, and also Infernal Pillar, which is like a 2 targets in a row get all burned up. This guy uses spears. I'm not sure if they can also use a shield, because Maywin can use a shield, even though her sprite has a shield. Doesn't have one equipped, which would get her defense up and stuff. So there's our guys and gals. And yeah, this guy with his awesome speed, we can instantly get in on that guy, I think. I can hold tab to see the movement ranges of the enemies. He can move pretty far, actually. Get you nice and safe up there, Ivus. Is that your name? Yeah, Ivus. You need to change your name though to Stormborn, I think. Yorick, just get up there to start this combat. Can I one-shot this guy? I definitely can't. 560 hit points. I really can't. But we should be able to kill them before they can take a turn, I think. So I'm going to use this thing. The Fists of Fury. You have to dash to an empty cell, so you need to leave an empty cell near the enemy here. And then you hit them twice. Crunch and crunch. Did 200 odd damage there. Okay, you've sharpened your really cool swingy axe thing. I want that. We can run in and blind you. Not sure if we need to for this fight. So I imagine we're not going to get any abilities back for the last fight here. So I'm just going to basic attack you. Stormcaller's going to run up. And I think, again, just basic attack. They have that conduit that we saw, which is amazing. And Arc Lightning, which is an area of effect thing. But it does hit enemies. You need to be careful. We missed balls. Yeah, you can flank to make sure you don't miss. And stagger and stun and use abilities, which never miss. Abilities never miss, which is nice. We can do a swap position thing here. And maybe we will do a big Blazing Lance stab on this guy. When it zooms in like that, it means it's a crit. That guy's now on fire, taking 20% damage. 20% of, is it of their health or combat conditions? Burn. 20% of the attacker's power, and it can stack up to 3 times. And leaves fire terrain if they die, so it should be able to kill you with a basic attack. 77% chance. Yeah, 77 gets it done, and indeed it did turn the ground on fire there. Are you? You're 520. Uh-oh. Crit hit on Ivus. You do go next. We'll try and blind you, I suppose. I'm going to do it from here, which also gets in the face of the archer. And what do they actually call it? Blinding Strike. Blinding messes up your accuracy and your chance at evading, I think. Actually, I could just see it. If I look here... Yeah, 75% less accuracy and evasion. And they can't do attacks of opportunity. Okay, Ivus. We can't do the AoE thing because it would hit Maywin Merc over there. We could do the conduit, I suppose. I do have 3 of them available. I don't think they're going to be moving. Sure, let's do it. Didn't actually pay attention to when it was going to go off. I wish it stayed in the track there, so I can get behind the Blade Dancer, which will give us a flank. And I'm just going to basic attack, I think. I don't want to use too many abilities before the last fight. We are on Warlord here, so I need to be a little bit careful. I think the Pugilist, who's quite squishy, we're going to stay away from the Blade Dancer because they can do an AoE thing. And I'm just going to basic attack this guy. Dance of Death. Oh, they're charging up, that they're channeling it. Can we kill you before it goes off? Dealing with ranged enemies. Yeah, use line of sight or get in their face, basically. Yeah. Can only shoot me for 50% damage there because I'm in his face. Well, the conduit should give us this. Is it going to go off in time? I think it is. Does that indicate when it's going to go off? The fact that they have a turn there, I suppose so. We're just going to hit you, basic attack. Guaranteed to hit because they're flanked. There we go. Conduit gets it done. And we're going to basic attack this archer. We can't get into a flanking position, unfortunately. Only a 50-50 chance to hit, you know. And we miss. They're not going to move away, though. Let's move up here. If we're right behind these guys, we won't get the 50% cover penalty. Crunch. And we could set up a flank from here to guarantee this hits. And crunch. So we did take a little bit of damage there. Got some scrap, which you can use to repair things. From when I played, it seemed very rare that you needed to actually repair anything. It took a while for stuff to wear out. And some antidote. We can't scout anymore. So do we throw a heal on Ibis? I think we throw a heal on Ibis. What does this mean? Oh, just a story thing, maybe. Yurik runs their hand along a wall of interred dead. We found the thing. Reaching with both arms into the dark recess, Yurik firmly grabs hold of a coffin, ancient and rotting wood creaking in protest. Slide the coffin out, take a peek. It's all there, no damage. What does your employer want? What does our employer want with them anyway? Dalaric interjects. The cure for the blight. Vanguard keeps it tightly controlled, only treating those who pledge themselves to the order. Okay. Should we check these nodes? Let's check these nodes. Oh, side paths. It's just telling us. Yeah, so if there's not this, like, fog, it's the main path, basically. Let's check this out. It's a chest. Open it, for sure. Another antidote. It's still worth picking stuff up that you won't use, because you sell all of your provisions at the end of a dungeon. And I think in 1.0 they buffed how much you get back. I think you get 75% of the cost back rather than just 50. And I think you can upgrade it as well. So we can't get to this without going through the main fight. So maybe afterwards we can go and get that. Sudden movement in the darkness. Bunch of undead stuff, I suppose. Enemy traits. Oh, we've got a boss here. Is it that guy? Yep, the Risen General. 550 hit points. They do reanimate the skeletons. Got to destroy the corpse. I think any amount of damage destroys the corpse, maybe. They also decay you, which messes up your health. Does this stack? Yeah, adds a stack of decay. They can slice. They can terrorize, inflict fear. I don't know what that does. Does it make you run away? A chance equal to your morale to resist running away for your turn. Okay. They're immune to fear, but it told me what fear does. They're also immune to being bled, and they have crushing attacks. They resist piercing. Damn you. Although, I don't think any of our guys do piercing, do we? Maybe the spear does? And these are just crossbow guys. Oh, there's another No, that's the boss. Maybe more will spawn. It's put my pugilist in kind of a dodgy place. Back here, buddy. Guardian. Pugilist can go there. Guardian there. I think I'm okay with that. And I might want to save both of these Fists of Fury for the boss. I mean, it's only 550. Oh, maybe I can kick him into the other skeleton here. Let's try that. Yeah. Holy crap, they did a lot of damage when it hit the other guy. And the other guy took damage too. That's amazing. So, I can run the Guardian around here. She won't be able to do anything, but she'd be putting melee pressure on this skeleton. I think I like that. So they can only shoot for 50% damage unless they move away and take a attack of opportunity. Oh, if I didn't move her there, I could have used the arc lightning. As you can see, it would hit the Guardian now. Well, we'll just finish you off. Yeah, but now they leave a corpse, which we need to deal with. Maybe I can get the general into this little narrow path here and use my fire trap. I wonder how much health they revive with. Oh, wait. Why didn't you take an attack of opportunity from my... Oh, because they stayed in melee range, as you can see there. So they only attacked for 50%. Okay, we'll take this thing out. I'll kick the corpse. Here comes the Risen General. Now, the Guardian could get there, setting up flanks. I think I like that. We can also blind this guy. Did it work? Did I not do it? I thought I pressed the key there. Oh, there we go. Yeah, they are blinded. Shows you up there. I wish it showed it on the sprite, maybe. Okay, we're going to set up a conduit here. So much for my fire trap. I'm going to go here and start my conduit. Oh, they can't quite get there to do an attack. I need to get onto the archer, I think, or they're going to get a free attack here. Oh, they have to reload. Okay. So I'm going to set up a Fists of Fury into this hex, which is a flank, which does big chunks of damage. But now this guy gets the turn. Oh, we blocked it. Or something. I guess I evaded it. And that made my morale go up, I think. Does the Blinding Strike... Yeah, the Blinding Strike does more damage than regular strikes. I may also do it. Oh yeah, and it'll blind them again. Wait, what is this? Flanked. The blind was only one turn, so it's worth reapplying. Anyway, there's the conduit, and down goes the boss. But they leave a corpse, right? If I do my fire lance thing, I can one-shot this guy. And they're twitching on the ground, as you can see. Make sure you die. Oh, that was it. Kill your first boss. Nice takedown. I think the fight still goes on, though. Yeah, you get a cool animation, but the fight stays on. And this is caving in over here, so we need to move the Guardian before that happens, but I think we can just end this fight here. There we go. We got a Bone Wand. Cool. Usually get a good drop from the bosses, I think. And I believe they fixed a bug where you weren't getting drops from bosses or something. Awesome. That can go to our Stormcaller. Oh, looks like I do need to carry on. So let's equip my Stormcaller now. That's not right. This screen. Ibis. There we go. More accuracy, more crit, and more basic power. That little axe icon there. Up to 85 from 74. Not bad. Party comes to a standstill and has muffled shouts. Ringing steel reverberates. Barreling towards the sound of battle. Yurik's a brave boy. Missing some health on Maywin here. Maybe I should have used a potion. In fact, I definitely should have used a potion. This is a big fight. Who's this guy? I want this guy on my team. And these my guys? Is that Vaughn, maybe? Your party comes to a stand. Oh, we did that. Last of the undead dealt with. Vaughn hails you from across the chamber. You found it then. Exit's just beyond here. We've been trying to keep it clear of the undead. Or of the dead. But they just keep coming. Pesky undead. Pile of bones near Torrin's feet suddenly begins to rattle. Took you long enough, says Torrin. Vaughn here was getting all worked up and thinking the worst. Looks like we need to run. It's like an Indiana Jones moment now. Good advice, I reckon. Let's go. Injury recovery. After a mission, you want to seek treatment for any injuries. I think you only get an injury if you go down. I think. Yeah, you heal in an infirmary. So here's how the durability changed. As I said, it doesn't change that much between like just a single dungeon. Typically, you just get another item before you need to repair things, I think. Oh, look at that. Yurik's level 4. Other guys are still level 1. We need to see what kind of upgrades he's got then. Here's the world map. Looking awesome. As the last light of day begins to fade, you spot your company's camp not far ahead. Flickering flames, stride into the camp. Many hours of swapping stories and sharing drinks. All eyes fall on Vaughn as he steps atop a nearby crate with a drink in hand, raising his voice. Now, you all know I'm not one for lengthy speeches, but I'd like to say that it's been an honor to fight alongside each of you over the years. I dare say that I even consider you some among my friends. It's laughs and cheers hasn't been an easy road, but I've been a fortunate man. Not everyone gets out of the mercenary life on their own terms. You didn't get sliced in half or anything. Hear, hear. Crowd responds, cheers and drinks and friendly nods. With the celebration continuing in your absence, you brush aside the flap to your tent and settle inside, discarding your weaponry and tossing it near your bedroll. You turn to find Alaric in your presence, no doubt eager to discuss business. Hope I'm not disturbing you, Lord. Oh, so we are Yurik then. Maybe? Because he called me Lord. But what if I said ma'am for Yurik? Anyway, I was on my way to pay the horses a visit and prepare us for tomorrow's travel. Gestures to the pack slung around your shoulder. It's probably best if I stored those vials in one of our carriages. You gently slide the pack off your shoulder and place it in his upturned hand. Well then, let's take care of this. He nods respectfully and turns, pushing aside the tent flap with an outstretched arm and briskly walking out into the night. Turning attention to your desk, surface covered with disorganized papers and maps illuminated by the faint glow of candle. Put up a stool and work stuff out, I guess. After some time, celebrations audibly winding down, you step outside your tent. To the cool evening air, Vaughn approaches your side, mounted atop a horse. Despite the smile on his face, there's a trace of sadness in his eyes. Is it time then? Aye. Got my saddle loaded up. Figured I'd sneak out without making a big fuss. Rises from his seat and dismounts, turning to face you with one hand extended. Awesome music, by the way. Just wanted to say thanks, boss, for everything. Return the gesture with a smile, gripping his hand and giving him a firm shake. Any chance to convince you to stay? Chuckling. Okay. Doesn't want to press his luck further. Fair enough. Fair enough, friend. You hear a shout and turn to see Yurik stepping towards you. Oh, I'm not Yurik. Okay. His young nephew in tow. Who am I then? What's my name? I'm just Lord. Sorry to interrupt, but Gedrick here wanted to see you off. Gedrick? Are you going to join my party, Gedrick? Is that so? I know we haven't finished your training, but your uncle's more than capable of finishing the job. Oh, he doesn't have a face. Why not? That's weird. I know that. I'm going to miss you, though. And I you. If half a mind to send him with you, less danger on a farm, and gods know your old bones could use the help. Few good years in me yet. I'd best get going then. Was he like a 7-foot tall guy that was kicking ass? Nods a farewell, turning towards his horse and hoisting. Kicking his heels, horse trots off. And he's gone. A cool little scene. You know, the writing's not too wordy. It's brisk. Here's Torin. Company won't be the same without him, I'm afraid. Indeed it won't. As Yurik and Torin take their leave, you look toward the camp, surveying the aftermath of the festivities. Time to sleep, I guess. Finish the prologue, yay. You bolt upright from your sleep, awakened by the blares of horn from somewhere in your camp, an alarm being raised. Alaric bursts into your tent, an orange glow briefly visible behind him. Under attack. There was no warning, the horses, the carriages. Everything's been taken. Need to regroup with the others. Have you seen Yurik? Shaking his head. Couldn't find him. With his nephew, I hope. You meet Alaric's eyes and nod in agreement. Let's move. Stay close. You emerge from your tent, head on a swivel as you attempt to survey the situation. The camp is ablaze. Make your way ahead, your feet suddenly catching on something. Recovering, you steal a glance, look back at the obstruction. One of your companions dead. Arrow flies by you, narrowly missing. Alaric screams out in pain behind you. Waves us off. I'll be no use in the fight. Go. Am I use in the fight? Who am I? That's what I want to know. You turn and continue onward, staying low to the ground as you move, eyes scanning for any friendly faces. Not 50 yards ahead, you spot 4 of your companions through the haze, huddled together with weapons drawn against an overwhelming number of assailants. Oh, you got a flash of pain. World goes dark. Someone knocked us out, I guess. Surrounded, Maywin's head whips around, searching frantically for any escape. Yes, it's not letting my character fight whoever it is. Maybe I'm just an old fella that just manages the mercenary company and doesn't do any fighting, I guess. What are you waiting for, Torin? Help us. Oh, is that Torin, the big fella? I guess that's Torin. Sorry, friends. We'll make this quick. Traitor. Yeah, that's Torin there. He looks freaking awesome, by the way. I'm gonna go with that guy. Just took down Eri. Have you no honor? Honor achieved little in this world. I trust you lot can handle the rest. Spare no one. Okay, we have the Valkyrie here. Fight to the death. When the odds are against you, sometimes all you can do is minimize your losses, use everything at your disposal, and don't hold back. Do I have any provisions here? Use item. No. Okay. So here's our Valkyrie. They are cool. Ingit Cook. She's got Aegis. Taunt all adjacent enemies and increase her defense by 20. Okay. And a spinning speary thing. Cool. And... oh yeah, she starts combat with a shield, which is awesome. Looks like it's 83 damage shield there, as you can see on her portrait. That will just absorb that much damage and then dissipate. She's a workhorse, less fatigue from exhibitions, willing to listen to other points of view, that's a personality thing, and a lone wolf. If no allies are adjacent, +2 speed, +1 movement, +15% power, and +10 evasion. Oh no. And they become penalties if she... okay, we need to remember that. Looks like she is proficient in health and evasion and criticals. I'm not sure if that's the term they use, but she's good at it. So at the moment she's got some penalties going on. Looks like it is... what is your name again, bud? Aegon. Okay, so they have a dog, stabby guy, archer, one of these blade dancers, and lady with a bird, an outlaw trapper. I can make it to the... oh, if I go here, can I do the Fists of Fury into that spot? I assume so, right? Yeah, mess up this archer. No shooting for you, you bastard. Hits our guardian, that's okay. What do you do? Okay, you send the bird to peck people's eyes. Oh, and it marks them, look. So they take 25% more damage from all sources. That's bad. You just punched me, I think. Guardian time. It's only got 180 hit points. I don't know if it's worth blinding this guy. Or this dog, I mean. I don't know if more stuff is going to pop up here. Let's blind it. No, I don't think it's going to get another turn. So I'm not going to blind it. Just going to crack it. 62% chance only, though. I guess, yeah, they have good evasion. We got it. We got it. Oh, you do so much damage. Almost one-shotting it here. Kind of annoying that we are not. I can undo my... Yeah, I can't get into a flanking position and hit it. So we'll have to use the Valkyrie. What is my power? 134 compared to the Valkyrie. Only 91. So I don't know if the Valkyrie can one-shot it with a flank. 72% chance to hit. We get it. The Valkyrie can finish it off. This guy can't do anything. I need to not be adjacent, but I kind of need to be to hit this. To try to hit the dog, which failed. Great. Oh, we can't one-shot this guy. I don't really want to burn another charge of this. Would this do it? Nope. Maybe if I kicked you into that torch. I hope. Yes, that'll do. I can't believe the dog evaded my strike. Okay, we need to heal Ivan. What I'd like to do is... Oh, you can't move. You got rooted by that. Okay. We are close enough to heal. There it is. Dawn, I think it's called, is it? So, do we finish off the dog, or do we try to do some conduit stuff? How far can you move? You can get to Ivan. So can you, obviously, but we can move around here. Oh, no, we can't. We'd get attacked by the dog. I want to conduit this trapper or something. I don't think the trapper will move. I guess I can just do it from here. Let's do it. Shield absorbs that. Really don't be like... I really don't like being adjacent to these allies here. It's only 46% chance to hit the stupid dog. I do this though. Oh, I can't hit them both. I'm gonna do the taunt. Why does it say 50%? Okay. Alrighty. Pugilist. I'm going to run here, which gives me a flanking position on this guy for next time. Ouch. Shield is gone now. Oh no! They did move. The conduit is wasted. Big, big sad. And now... mistakes were made. I need to kill this guy. This stupid dog, but I also need to heal my buddy. Okay, that guy might get injured. We need to get rid of this stupid dog. Mistakes. I should have waited, I think, with Ivus, and gone after that guy instead. I'm rooted now. I can't move, so I'm still getting depowered by being next to an ally. Damn it all. I'm going to use this thing, though. Do a bit more damage. Okay. You're probably dead. Not dead. They go into a bleed out state. What is this? You're staggered. Damn, damn, damn. Where do you go? Yeah, so I can't even charge up a conduit if I wanted to. All I can do is a little bit of damage to you there. And miss it. Great. What I'm going to do is this. was nice. I hate... Aha, Mind Over Matter cancels the roots. But you're going down. Yeah, we're in a bleed out state. Oh, injuries have a chance anytime you're under 50% health. So they're bleeding out. We can use a bandage or like a healing spell, I think. Oh no, the bandage is for stabilizing injuries. How do we get them out of bleed out state? Here we go. Drop by 1 at the end of their turn. And from attacks, permanent death occurs if it's depleted. Can heal them with provisions, or a bandage, or an ability, or just pick them up. Okay. So, they have 4 bleed out bars there. I'm not sure if this guy is going to attack them now. I'm going to risk not healing Ivus. So I need to put pressure on this stupid tracker. And blind you. Okay, down to 3 bleed out. More damage on my Valkyrie. Which is not cool. Getting debuffed by being near allies. Boom. Die. You can only attack my Guardian now. Oh, you put a trap down. This is bad. -1 bleed out. They're getting double attacks there the whole time. Okay. We need to heal Ivus here. We need to. I'm going to do a full dawn here. There he is. He's up. And, do I dare try to move away here? And take an attack of opportunity. It won't one-shot me, right? Because then I can use the Valkyrie to get on the tracker and the Pugilist to tie up this Blade Dancer. Oh wow, almost did. Now we can conduit on you, and I'm pretty confident I can keep you there, maybe, perhaps. Valkyrie? Oh, you can't go far enough and still attack. Are you slow? Oh, you're staggered. Doesn't affect your movement, though. You just slow. Oh, you've been slowed down by your armor, I see. But yeah, you still need to run up here. It also gets you away from your allies, so your lone wolf thing kicks in. And they have an arm injury, Ivus, so we need to get you in there. I was tempted to kick them into the barrel, but will that move them to where the barrel is? I'm not sure. I don't want to risk it, so I'm just going to do the punchy thing. I need that conduit to go off. Okay, Valkyrie's here. Starts thwacking on you. Okay, good. I was worried they were going to move and take the attack of opportunity and then hit our Ivus again. I think we're okay. Maybe. 52% chance to... Oh, I can use the blinding attack. Guarantee a kill here. Nice. Now it's just this tracker. And I can hit you with a basic attack and kill you. Okay, so everyone lives. All those people hit level 2. Good stuff. Okay, it's going to tell me about attribute points. Oh, I specialize. That's what they call it. Require fewer points to rank up. You can upgrade abilities and get new ones and stuff. Here's the whole upgrade tree. It's very good. And that's where you manage your characters from. We got an antidote, which will just be sold, I assume. Yeah, it gets sold here. Excellent. It was fine. Nothing went wrong. Opening your eyes, you find yourself sprawled on the ground. How different would that fight have been if we didn't miss that dog attack and we didn't mess up that conduit? Well, me. I did those things badly. Hand grips your shoulder and you jerk at the touch, clawing at the ground. Easy now, says Yurik. You exhale with relief at the sight of Yurik leaning over you. Yes, I'm definitely not Yurik. I don't know why they are permanent then. Maybe because they have that nephew. Straightens up and you grab hold of the extended arm. Not much left, is there? The bastards took everything. It was Torin. Betrayed us. Are you sure? Yurik nods. Wasn't alone either. Damon, Innos, and Naira. All traitors. I'm suspicious of Alaric because they took that package and put it on the horses. Where's Gedrick? Oh, that's the nephew. Shaking his head. Don't know for certain, but I fear he's dead. I was with him when the attack started, but we ran into trouble. Told the boy to run. Don't remember much else. Alaric dragging me out for a pile of bodies. Okay, maybe Alaric's a good guy. Limping around, trying to salvage what he can. Alaric emerging from a half-burnt tent, limping your way. I guess if he's still here, he's on our side. Glad to see you. You shared the news? I did. Alaric's got some papers. Found some correspondence in one of their tents. They've been planning this for months, it seems. Traitorous bastards indeed, says Ingit. Any idea who they're working with? I'm afraid not. So now we need revenge, I guess. Group of cowards, I say. Never did like Torin. Always felt uneasy around him. Well, he's a big bastard, wasn't he? A thought creeping into his mind. I can hardly stomach the notion, but could Varn have been involved? No. Not Varn. Not a chance. I know he and Torin got on well enough, but he's a man as loyal as they come. But the man's as loyal as they come. Regardless who's involved, that we can do about it, at least for now. Is there? What's our plan, boss? He wants to find his nephew, which is fair enough. And traitors in the ground. Boss is right, little choice in the matter. I understand you want vengeance, so do I. We haven't the manpower or the means. If we're going to do this, we need to restore our numbers. Then hunt the traitors down. Everyone's good to go. The last pride lives on. Let's salvage what we can here. And travel to Andalon. We got some scrap. Great. Oh, we can change the difficulty whenever we like. We can navigate the overworld. 1 year is 120 days. We use supplies and stuff. Every day, yeah, every day that passes costs you money. We can... Oh, stop traveling and stuff, advance time. Okay. So we have our coin, 1200. Didn't it say we were starting with 850? Did I mess up the difficulty settings? No, we're still on a warlord. I guess we got some more for the fighting and stuff we did. Okay. So. Oh, so in 103 days, 266 is due. Up here, some renown and upgrade points for upgrading your company. I think you press U. Yes. And they've added some more stuff here in 1.0, I think. Yeah, this entire training tab is new, I think. Training dummies. Ooh, more XP rate. That's a big deal. Draft horse. Carrying capacity. Where's the run faster? Here it is. Oh, they've changed this. This used to be 3 upgrades, I think. Now it's simplified down to 2. Lots of cool new stuff here. Do we have all these things? Oh, this is for resting. Okay. Yeah, that's the alchemy. You rest and burn incense. So we can have a maximum of 8 people in our company. There should be an upgrade for that, though. Recruiting? Yeah, there it is. No, it's not. More loyalty on recruits. Tents? Okay, it's tents. We need to get some more tents so people can sleep in them. So there's Andalon up there. Can we zoom out? We can't zoom out. We can scroll around. There's lots of stuff going on, as you can see. This map, I always find this map a little bit like herky-jerky. If I drag it, it's a bit better maybe, or not really. It doesn't seem to animate smoothly for whatever reason. Not sure. It's a little bit better if I drag it, I think. Let's go to Andelon. Takes us 11 days just to get that far. Yeah, you'd be surprised how long it takes to get relatively what seem like short distances. So we can see that they're neutral and they're friendly. The classes here that we can hire are Stormcallers and Guardians most commonly. Known for loots. Okay. Let's enter the city then. After many long days on the road, you know, companions breathe a collective sigh of relief on entering the city limits of Antelon. Bustling streets and stuff. Days are growing darker, that's for sure. No doubt they're all concerned about the Scourge. Can't say I'll blame them. On the bright side, there'll be no shortage of work available to us. But for now, could all do with a few days rest. So every city... Oh, they're just going straight to the inn. It's morning. Morning, my lord. Sit and eat with porridge. Just discussing our next... A man approaches the table. Coldwyn. I must say I'm surprised to see you here. I heard about the battle. Heard you were dead, in fact. Yet here you are. Heard it from who? Your associate. Torin. Tall bastard he was. Said your entire company was killed in an ambush. Disbelieved his story? Truth be told, no. I could tell he was hiding something, but I wasn't about to refuse the man. Suspect he could rip me apart with his bare hands. Anyone else with him? A few companions, none that young. Any idea where they were headed? I don't know that either. Retiring, they could certainly afford it. Betrayed you and stole your fortune, did they? I'm sorry for that. Perhaps we can help each other out. With a job? More of an arrangement. Coldwyn leans in closer. Been looking to expand my business across Calum, but the roads are dangerous. As you well know, I'm in need of a permanent guard. In return, I would offer you a discount on all my wares, potions, elixirs, and the like. Wouldn't interfere. Oh, this is the guy that sells us stuff before we go into dungeons, I think. Okay. Cannot afford to travel anywhere. I can supply both horses and carriages. As for funds, I hear the local vanguard have their hands full. Just don't mention my other activities. Thanks for the tip. Talk to the vanguard. We have a mission now on the right there. Have preparations to make. At least I think that's what this guy is. Might be wise to retire the company name. No, I like my name. Oh, this is where we get the Last Pride name, okay. Yes, we're the Last Pride. Believe it suits us well. So there's missions at the top there. When visiting a city, you can view available contracts. The banner tells you which faction is operating. And completing will increase your reputation with them. So that's like citizens, nobles, and there's Vanguard. So every city has an inn, which is what this guy tells me right here. You can rest, but we don't have any fatigue because we just rested. You can... Oh, we have critical injuries. Yeah. You can buy a round for your company, which makes them happier, gives them more loyalty. Let's do it. But I think if you do this too much, they can become drunkards or something, and we can recruit people. They're all coming in at level 1. The level they come in at is based on your renown, I think. They're all nice and young, though, so it'll be a long time before they have to retire. Should we be hiring people now, though? You're anemic, you're greedy. We do have some levels on our guys we need to do. Brunhilde. I do really like Guardians. So I may grab another Guardian. Fortified Guard. Immune to push and pull effects while guarding. They're stubborn and they're another bloody lone wolf, though. Another Guardian. No. Think it over. Evasive. Less power, more evasiveness. That's not too bad for a Guardian. Ah, but you're sickly. I can't be doing that. You do start with Safeguard, though. Safeguard is awesome. Or Huntress. Rosewind Whiteclaw. Huntresses are awesome. Miracle. Once per day. Resist entering bleed out. That's amazing. I haven't seen that before. Honourable. And you're anemic. You're pretty good, I think. You have an Overwatch and Volley. Aim in a direction, channel it, and damage all the people. We might hire Rosewin. Let's do it. So I can pay her 71 gold for 1 year or a 3-year contract, 53 each with a 31 off. Let's do the 3 years. Welcome to the company, Rosewin. Now, importantly, can I rename Ivus? Up here? There we go. Why do you have a silly name like this? Was that always there? That little icon? Ivus Stormborn. Definitely not Ivan. Of course, you can change appearances and stuff here in case you get 2 characters that look the same, maybe. They have a critical injury. So we go to the infirmary. Admit a patient. Gonna cost 68 gold. Take 40 days. Get in there, Ivus. There's also a marketplace where we can buy and sell things. We can sell this crappy wand. We can buy a loot. Now, this is for a class... I can't remember what they call them. Basically, bards. Balladeer, I think they call them. We can also buy a new spear. Yorick already has a nice spear, but we could buy it for ingot. 282 gold. Oh, we could also buy a shield. Oh, it says Guardian or Valkyrie, so I guess Yorick can't use it. Yes, I want that, and I want that. We're not going to buy the loot because we don't have a Balladeer yet. Nice. We're on all, right? Yeah, we are on all. We're getting 15% discount because our reputation. Awesome. So if I hit G, I can throw that spear on Ingot. Now, do we give the spear to Ingot? The shield to Ingot as well? Or do we give it to Maywin? I mean, Ingot does have the taunt. So let's do that, I think. We can now sell this pitchfork we have. Hello, Maywin. I want to boost your mending because you do have a healing ability. Unfortunately, you're not specialized in it. I wonder if you can critically heal. Is there an upgrade for that? Critical healing right there. Might be worth it. You only start at 4 though. Let's give you some health. And that's your lot, I suppose. I can't get a new ability, but I do have an upgrade point. And we're going to upgrade Dawn. Or we can generate 2 stacks of Radiance. Or give plus 10 speed for a round. If we go this way, we can also get 1 charge on Warrior of Light. 15 morale and resistance to dark. More speed buff, more range. Multi-target. That's pretty good. What's Lifesaver? Targets with very low health. I healed a hell of a lot. I think I'm going to go this way. Let's go Radiant Dawn. Now Aegon. We are going to go... Let's try and make you a demon at critting stuff. In my time playing, I never ever saw another hand wrap for the pugilists. I don't know if they just if I was just unlucky. Let's give you a bit of health. You do specialize in it, so that's nice. And I'm gonna keep going into crit, trying to lean into that. I think I'm going to upgrade Fists of Fury. It's really good single target damage. Cleave. If a killing blow is dealt on the first hit, strike an adjacent enemy. Or longer dash range. That could be very good. But here's potency for damage, look. Apply weaken for 2 rounds. That's very good. Killing blows apply a damage shield for 3 rounds. Pretty nice. We can sunder armor and get an extra charge. I think I'm going to go dash range. Not sure what way after that though. Getting an extra charge is really good. I think I may have to go for that. Weakening sounds really good though as well, eh? Ivus, who's in hospital right now. We can go... Yeah, we'll go crit on you as well. Bit of accuracy to help you out. And we'll go a little bit of power. And I want to upgrade Conduit, I think. Is there a way that this doesn't do friendly fire? There we go. Smart arc. That's very good. Apply sleep. That's weird. I don't like that because you heal when you're sleeping, I think. Arcs a second time. Ooh. What about conduit? Ooh, faster channeling's good. And it goes into potency. Now strikes all cells within range along the targeted path. What? So like, you like conduit in a direction? That could be tricky. 50% more damage within your last charge. Okay, what's surge? I'm just going to go to faster channeling. Give me that. Then probably into potency. And then we'll try this Path of the Storm thing. Okay, that's all our guys leveled up. We talk to the Vanguard. Back on your feet. Even from a distance, you can tell there's a sense of urgency brewing in the Vanguard garrison as you near a pair of hard-eyed guards order you to halt. Captain Hewford at ease, soldiers. Let them through. My apologies, things are rather tense. I'm Captain Hewford. Is something you need? We heard you could use a hand. Another statement. You've heard correctly. Scourge is upon us. There's lots of void spawn in the area. What do you want us to do? Kill void spawn? Apparently. Travel south. Link up with them and ensure that the refugees arrive safely. Okay, we've got to help out some refugees. You can count on us. Maybe not Ivers at the moment. Hiring some fresh recruits. Yeah, we got one. We got one. You could take 5 at a time. So even if Ibis is injured, we could do this, I think. And I think we're ready. Oh, we can sell that pitchfork. Might as well. Down to 844 gold now, but we got some cool stuff. And there's the quest down there. And I think that's going to be it for this episode. Thank you for joining me for the beginning of Iron Oath. If you liked the game, want to pick it up, how's about checking out the link I have for you in the description? Helps out the channel if you use it. So thanks to those who do. And thank you for watching. Perhaps you'll join me next time. I'll be go see what's going on in the south here. And I'll see you then.